I'm at the stall of Manitou, India, and I'm with RAHAT Uppal, who's the head of product marketing. RAHAT, pleasure to meet you.
Hello.
How have things been going? We're
Very
now
well.
day 3.
Very well. Very well. I think we had a very good crowd,
Yeah,
good customers, good
yeah,
distributors, good suppliers. A
yeah,
very good interaction with all
yeah.
of them.
Okay. So, Bauma, as you know, only happens once every couple of years.
Yeah.
Um, but 2 years ago, when we had the show,
Yeah.
we just come out of COVID, so there was obviously
Correct.
it had a major impact on your business.
Sure.
And how have things recovered between then and where we are now here at the end of
Absolutely.
24?
Absolutely. First of all, I think I would like to, because Bauma we have always been proud to be part of Bauma.
Yeah.
And this year, probably compared to last year when we had Bauma, we had now displaying a new range of equipment, specifically the new emission norms, the BS5 that's going to be kicking start from 1st Jan.
Yes.
And since then, I think our business has flourished a lot. Specifically, now we are Bauma, exactly like a platform like Bauma really helps us to grow in terms of our brand.
Yes.
And certainly, we expect more and more customers to be here tomorrow as well with their families. And it's been a great show. And we are hoping to grow our business specifically with the help of Bauma now from
Yeah.
2025 from onwards.
Yeah. Well, I guess tomorrow will be family day, being
Sure.
Saturday and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. But let's move more towards Manitou, the kind of products that you actually manufacture and
Yes.
market. What market segments are you present in?
Yes. So what we do here in Manitou, India, is basically we manufacture the products here in Greater Noida. So we have a huge facility over here where we produce the backhoe loaders,
Yeah.
the skid loaders, the telehandlers, and now we have recently started producing the scissors lift.
Yeah.
And then we are again expanding our portfolio depending upon whatever the market demand is.
Right.
But Manitou is not stopping back. We are working very hard to make sure that we are satisfying the customers in terms of the needs.
Yes.
And as a global DNA, Manitou has a great emphasis on technology. So I think that's what we need to focus on. That's what we are focusing on to ensure that not even Indian customers, but the customers across the globe are emphasizing technology, how technology can meet the customer demands and requirements.
But we operate in a very much price-sensitive market.
Correct.
So how do you overcome that hurdle? Because technology, yes, it has major benefits,
True.
but there's a price to pay for it.
Absolutely, absolutely. See, the thing is that now the customers in India, they have become very, very, I won't say smart, but they were already smart, but they want to have more productivity.
Yes.
For them, by giving certain features which would increase the cost is not a major thing now. Yes, the market is still very price sensitive, but certainly which will help to increase their profitability and productivity, they will invest in a product. That's why the telehandlers, specifically what we say, the market is very, very small at the moment
Yeah.
in India. But what we expect in the next 5 years to grow significantly. It's only because of the technology that the customer want to invest
Yeah.
to make sure that they are more productive at the end of the day.
So for people like me who may not understand, what is a telehandler?
So telehandler, this is a telehandler, what we call as MXT, which is Manitou Extreme Telehandlers.
Yes.
This is what our global DNA is. So it's a European-based product basically, and now for the last 10 years it's been in India as well. And this is a multi-purpose machine which can do 10 jobs. It is highly versatile with the number of attachments that we have.
Yeah.
So a single machine can do 10 number of jobs. So it can lift up till 4 stories. So it also has a lot of safety features to make sure that the operator sitting inside the cabin or the people working on the sites are safe and
Right.
secure.
Yeah.
So this is the future of the Indian construction, not in Indian construction, but the global construction where the telehandler is going to play a very, very vital role.
So in all of this, even, I mean, you are basically a foreign MNC, if you
Yes.
like. What percentage, or do you do any design? You manufacture here, but do you actually design as well? Do you have a design facility in India?
Yes, so as I mentioned that we have a facility in Greater Noida
Yes.
where we design the products.
Yeah.
Not only design, but we assemble and manufacture the products over there. So with the help of our French team, so Manitou is a French-based organization.
Yeah.
Its headquarters in France, Osny. And with the help of our French engineers based out in Osny and the engineers here in India, so we have a very good combination of team working together to build the brand and technology that we need.
Do you find in this, because you liaise a lot with, obviously, with your global headquarters, that the requirements for the Indian market is slightly different or majorly different? How does that work?
It is different in terms of, so see, the thing is that for the Indian customers, I mentioned that European market is more of a premium driven market,
Right.
where the customers in India look for value of a product,
Right.
which is again very important, that how do we amalgate value and premiumness.
Yes.
So that's what we want to do and want to achieve, is that in India we want to have a value based product which is not kind of cheap, but certainly giving value to the end user
Yeah.
in terms of the day.
So it's efficiency, it's productivity,
Safety.
the mechanization to
Correct.
replace
Correct.
what traditionally has been, you
The
throw
manual
labor at a
labors.
problem
Exactly.
kind of thing.
That's
Yeah.
what a major problem for customer is
Yeah,
these days.
right. And the kinds of customers, who are your customers? Is it contractors, builders? Who exactly?
Yes, so,
do
so
you-
our customer base is the rental companies,
Yeah.
which are using high amount of telehandlers, backhoes, and skids as well.
Yeah.
But apart from rental companies, we have the first time users and first time buyers. We have contractors which base out tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 contractors. So there's a mix of all the segments of customers, ensuring that we are touch basing not only the rental companies but also the other individual players as well. So that's what our customer base is at the moment.
And is there a difference in the requirements and what the expectations between the different tiers?
Exactly. So the purchase criteria varies from when we go to a FTU, FTB or a rental
Sorry,
company.
and F?
FTU is the first time users or
First
first
time,
time
okay,
buyer,
yeah.
and is completely different from a corporate or a rental segment.
Right.
Where the first time user or a first time buyer looks for more of price.
Yeah.
He wants to have a very simple and basic product, not very electronically driven.
Yeah.
Whereas a rental company wants to have maybe not exactly electronics, but they want to have more value.
Right.
They want to have they want to go for genuine parts. They want the dealers to be nearby so that whenever the machine is there, so there's
Yeah.
less downtime of a machine. They want to use genuine machine. They want to have the telematics system involved so that they can track the machine, where the machine is being used and how is it being used.
Yeah.
So this is the difference in terms of the purchase criteria that varies.
So when it comes to servicing these customers, whether it's a rental customer or an original customer, I guess you have to service them both.
Correct.
But again, are the requirements different, or are they kind of like the same? Like, let's say, for example, a rental company, they obviously renting it out for short-term, long-term basis to others.
Correct.
So their requirements are the same, or do you have to treat them a little differently?
It's a bit different in terms of, I would say, that a rental company would be more efficient in terms of asking us, because the thing is that we have a tracking unit, a telematics called Easy Manager,
Yep.
which certainly helps us to maybe in which we are more proactive in terms of telling our customers that okay, now your service is due. When should our engineer come there and do a service of your machine? So I think the thing is that for rental company, they are much more efficient in terms of that.
Yeah.
For FTE, FTB, it's more of us that we need to push our customers that okay, your machine is due for service. There's some technical issues that we need to work it out.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between the service, if I may say, from different customers.
Okay. Now, we also have pretty much a roadmap for the Indian economy, the Indian ecosystem, which is very much in place. Now, 2047 is a long way away.
Yeah.
So, if we look at a shorter time scale, let's say 2030, which is 5 years, what are the hopes that Manitou have in terms of the Indian market?
See, the thing is that we know that because of the budget allocations and the vision of Honorable Prime Minister Modi, the infrastructure development in India is going to be at a huge pace. It's going to grow for sure. So that will certainly help for us as a construction equipment manufacturer and material handling equipments to grow in the Indian business. So certainly it will be very important for us to not only work with the products that we have, but also see that how we can increase our portfolio of products.
Yeah.
And secondly, it's very important that the CO2 emissions are becoming very, very important. As we know that the transition between the BS4 and the BS5 was very quick.
Yes.
And the government is really pushing for the zero emission products.
Yeah.
And if I talk about our European technology, we have electric telehandlers, we have electrical scissors and all, which we call at oxygen range. So certainly there's a lot of vision for us as well to make sure that how are we ensuring that we are developing a product which is eco-friendly, which is zero emission. It could be hydrogen based, it could be electrical. So we have these new scissors that we are introducing, that we are displaying.
Yeah.
It's a complete electric based system. Again, there's a lot of opportunities in the market where we know that it's very slow at the moment, but certainly with the push of the government, the technology of hydrogen or electric or hybrid will certainly grow in the Indian market, and we are working towards that.
A little bit of a strange question, but let's say if there are some people up there working on it, and is it possible that the machine could suddenly just break down and people are stuck up there? How do you bring them down? Is there a technology in place for that?
Yes, so
as a
certainly,
safety?
Yes, so the thing is that if you can see the box there, so
Yes.
the operator who is standing, he has access to it. He can go down and go up. If there's a certain technical issue,
Yeah.
there's a safety valve
Okay.
that can be just plugged in
Yeah.
to make sure that the operator standing on the platform can safely come down and.
So it
It
can
is,
be
it is,
operated.
it can be operated
Pretty
as
much
well.
like a lift. If you're in a lift and the
Exactly.
electricity goes,
So
it takes you
so there's
to the nearest
safety holes
safest.
that helps
Okay.
to get the operator down.
Right. Okay. Let's pivot a little bit. We talked about your views on Bauma, which have been quite complimentary. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But what have you noticed different in the show that that we're doing in 2024?
See, the thing is that there are a lot of manufacturers that has, or maybe a lot of suppliers, which has increased since last year in 2022. There's a lot of push from Bauma to make sure that everybody is available to display their products and all. I've seen the number of people increase as compared to last year.
Yeah.
A lot of good footfall, good quality customers who are actually.
So it's quality which has
is
been
very important.
defining
So
factor.
That's what I have noticed
Yeah.
since last time, that the quality of customers
Yeah.
in terms of who are actually genuine buyers
Right.
are coming and discussing about the machine. So this shows that how the important the construction equipment market is in terms
Yeah.
of the products are, so that the quality customers are coming. They're asking genuinely in terms of the rates, the features, the profitability. So all these questions, I think that's very, very important this year, which I've seen, which I've noticed
Yeah.
this year. So I was in Bauma, China, a couple of weeks back,
Yeah.
where I saw the same kind of customers. They were asking about more on how was the technology, how is the technology being changed. So see the same thing which I'm seeing in India as well, that we are seeing a lot of people who are displaying, who are working on the electrical solution. They are working on the CO2 emission. So I think this is what I see new here.
Yeah.
But it's very important. The footfall is excellent, and the quality of customers are actually the base of the customer is very genuine this time. for
Right.
us.
Which is good news.
Which is good news
yeah,
for
yeah.
us, and certainly helped as a brand for us to grow in the Indian market.
So in these last 3 days, I'm hoping that you've already sold some. If not,
Absolutely.
you have sold, and then
Absolutely.
many more expressions
Absolutely.
of interest,
Absolutely. I
which
think
you will
that-
follow
that-
up.
That's what we have done. So we have collected a good orders
Yeah.
through this exhibition,
Yeah.
and we hope that the connection with our customers remains beyond Bauma as well, and we expect more and more sales coming in the future. And 2025 should be a very good year in terms of our prospect, in terms of our customer base, and also in the number of units that we sell.
Yeah. Well, great. Thank you very much,
Thank
Rahat.
you
I
very much.
appreciate your time.
Thank you, man.
And for
Good to
the
see you.
insights. And I wish Manitou and you all the very best.
Thank you. Good to talk
Thank
to
you
you.
very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.